welcome. Yep, basically this is my first live here in YouTube, and I just want to make it, I don't know, make it feel, just good vibes, chill, and I don't, yeah, just want to show you guys. So this is gonna be unedited, nothing too fancy, nothing that I have to, prepare a lot, but this is something just close to my heart. I just want to engage with you. So I understand that not many people are still here in the comments or anything like that, but I just want to begin to give you guys a bit of a resource of the things that I have. So basically, guys, this Magic Live, my first Magic Live, I want to talk about Refraktor. Yes, last year Refraktor came out, and Gregson came messaged me and see if I'm interested to learn about Refraktor. At that time, there's about 20 people who actually purchased the project, the project, and then not many have started learning it and whatnot. And I was one of the first. Thank you very much, Kev. I really appreciate it to be one of the first who actually got to learn Refraktor. And of course, yeah, it's been a good experience. It has provided me with lots of content all throughout the year, and lots of discussions throughout the year, and it opened up my eyes to the real works of cube magic. So anyway, this is my in-depth, or let's say as much as I can, review of Refraktor, and there's no better place to do it than in the Magic Live. You know why? It's because it's unedited. It's because it's what you call this. I can engage with you, and of course, it's something that I really enjoy. So anyway, let's begin. So start time. Kev messaged me if I was interested in doing interested in learning Refraktor, and I wasn't sure what it was by the time. And prior to Refraktor, I was learning most of Henry Harry's products, including the bonus materials that come with the products. Let's say, the Akira Solve, the Gear Solve, all those bits and pieces that comes with each product. And then I also learned from Carl Hain, from Carl, wherein he has that two Rubik's cubes matching each other, but I haven't come across a proper product or project wherein you just use a regular Rubik's cube, and hence Kev Gregson came, and of course Colin Close as well, his partner in this project, and they both created this entire project around a regular Rubik's Cube. Thus, yeah. So he contacted me, are you interested in learning it? I said, yeah, sure. I didn't know what it was about at the time, but then I checked on it. Gimmickless Rubik's Cube project. So I immediately bought the bundle. I bought the bundle. At the time it was volume 1, 2, and 3, so I subscribed to all 3 volumes. And then I started learning them one at a time. And it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Now, I would like to tell you guys I am not a cuber. I strive to become a cube magician. And there's nothing I am about, in terms of other cube magicians out there, I am, let's say, a decade too late. You know what I'm saying? I just learned serious cube magic 2021. I haven't learned anything prior to that. Of course, I've done coin magic, I've done card magic, I've done a bit of mentalism as well. I've done a whole lot of stuff, but cube magic 2021. So my experience with it by that time was just that. And here comes Refraktor. Anyway, Refraktor, guys, has provided me with some sort of backbone when it comes to actual cube magic, or the real works in cube magic. And what I keep on telling over and over again in my videos, over and over again when I have discussions with other magicians, is that once you learn Refraktor, it will make you feel that you're carrying a deck of cards with you all the time. Because once you carry, let's say, a regular cube, walking around, it makes you feel that, oh, I have the knowledge, I have the skill of performing miracles with just a cube. No gimmicks, no props, nothing special, just a cube. I'm able to astound a whole bunch of people with it. Just like a deck of cards. If you're carrying a deck of cards and you, oh, I'm prepared to do tricks. I'm prepared to do routines with a deck of cards to amaze a whole lot of people without any props or anything like that. Refraktor does that with the cube, and I really appreciate that one because that's like the single thing that I really wanted or needed. So yeah, Refraktor's good at the moment. At the time of this live stream, Refraktor. Let me just get my cheat sheet, because it's not all up here yet. Anyway, the mega bundle for the Refraktor Volume 1, 2, 3 is about 67.95 pounds. Yes. But you have an option to get only the Volume 1, only Volume 2, 3, or even just the All-Spark bonus material as well. There's also an All-Spark. I'll let you know, guys, in advance that Kev is very much of a Transformer fan because the names are, oh my god, the names the names of the tricks are all Transformer stuff. I don't really mind. It sounds cool. I like it. But yeah, that's his little quirk, which I really enjoy. Anyway, what do you get with Refraktor? Is it a DVD? No. Is it a what you call this? A book? No. It is actually a online magic, or what you call this? Online instruction. There we go. An online instruction. Basically, you sign up in the website. The website is Rubik's Cube Magician www.rubikscubemagician.co.uk. So you go to the site, you pay how much you want, or which bundle do you want, and then you are given access to the videos itself. So it's more like an online instruction. So that's what you get. So there's no download needed. There's nothing needed. I haven't really checked if you can actually download the video, but what I've done is that I just watch it through the site. I believe that's the future now of magic, the future of magical instructions. As Kev said, DVDs are dead. We are now in the age of online instructions, online videos, including downloads as well. And I think this is a smart move at their part. It's because you can actually get your instructions from like my iPad right here. I can get to the phone, to the computer, wherever I am. As long as I have proper internet connection, I can actually access the videos. So going back, so we got here now. Once I sign up back, I have access to the videos. And the first thing that I learned, guys, when it comes to Refraktor, it's actually divided into different categories. The main algorithms, the different solves, different mixes, and then at the bottom part is the routines. That means you put the different things that you've learned, the skills that you've learned in combination. You combine them to form a proper routine. And I really like that in their layout because you start with the skills, or these are the requirements that I need. And at the bottom, this is the entire routine, or these are the routines that we have. So when you click on the video, prerequisite, this one, instant solve, blah 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 mix. Oh, 4-4-6 mix. Also, I have to learn this one first before I actually do the routine. So you go back, learn those bits and pieces, and come back and actually see the routine. That's what I really like about this one. It's like very on point where, okay, this is what I need. This is what you need to learn. Learn it first before going to this routine. It's very it's very modular, if I should say so myself. That's really cool. That's what I really like about Refraktor. The ease of learning, that's the one. The ease of learning when it comes to the different things. Now, there are actually about 2 to 3 different main mixes that you need to learn. And right off the bat, the first week that I studied Refraktor, I went straight to learning it. I went straight to continuously learning the different mixes, the 3 main mixes. And then, of course, us, you know me. I'm a social media magician, or I try to post in social media as much as I can. And as soon as I learn a new solve, a quick solve, I actually post it and show other people, and it's been really cool. I've been doing that a lot as well in my videos. So there we go. You start with the main ones, and then you move on to the different solves, different mixes, and then you combine them together to form routines. So yeah, guys, basically that's the content of the refractor. Now, when it comes to the instructional video, I was very impressed with how it is. It's very direct. You get each video, you either have Kevin or you either have Colin in the face of the in the video. So let's say mix blah 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 446 mix. You have Colin, or I forgot already. Colin or Kevin, and then another video. It's either one of them is one. So they each contribute. They don't like overlap with each other or be at the same room. That they focus on one person, one algorithm. They teach it, then move on. That's really good. The production quality is also nice. Audio is good. There's no distractions in the studio. It's, I believe, a full black, and then them talking, them showing their cube magic. The black background is really good. It's because the cube is, as you say, the cube is colored, and so in the background it really lights up, which is really nice. So that basically that's the audio. The video, the audio is of course it's just been very basic, very very easy, easy to understand, very audible, and pretty cool. Now, what do I like about this about Refraktor? I've told you a lot of things from the start of what I like about Refraktor, and you know what? I still do. Yeah, I like how it is. Unlike other products, where in Refraktor, unlike that after you get it, you're done. That's it. You get a video, instructions. That's it. You're done. Nothing more. What I've learned through my year of, let's say, 8 months or so studying Refraktor, is that Refraktor is what you call this, a live project. Okay, an ever evolving project. So to say. I say this because Kevin and Colin performs, creates an effect, creates a new algorithm or a mix, and then performs it and teaches it. And after they teach it, they actually go back and still perform it, still share ideas. And once they get a good understanding of that new idea, they add it on to the site. So basically, you get an update on the handlings, update on the different things that you learn, which makes it a very, ever evolving project. And I do like that kind. A good example is Colin Close mutation solve. So it was presented in volume 3, I believe, of the mutation solve by Colin Close. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not sure the name of that. But anyway, it's the mutation solve. So both they. Colin has performed it. It was really nice, and there was a discussion in the Facebook group. There has to be a different way to do it, because I believe Kevin doesn't like this motion. Doesn't like this motion of showing the cube. So what he did is he still got the mutation solve, and then he changed a few of the handlings. It looks the same. It looks basically the same, but because of the presentation, the personality of the performer, and his concept behind certain moves, it's still a bit of a good tweak. So thus after the mutation solve, Kevin has produced dispersion. I think that was it. Wherein he uses the mutation solve, and then perform and creates a different trick, which is really cool. And I believe as well, Colin Close has also updated his trick, the mutation solve, and created the mutagen. So it's a live project. I haven't seen many do that. No, seriously, I haven't seen many do that. So it's pretty cool. So my learning of Refraktor has continued over the years, over the months, sorry, and I am still learning up to this day. There's stuff that I have yet to delve deeper into. But you know what? I have performed lots of the Refraktor tricks, especially Decepticon, my version of Decepticon, in combination with the Cube Maestro's algorithm. I do that as well. I combined the two. I have done the gravitation solve, and I also even have here color. I forgot the name. Why did I forget the name? The color the color tricks that the dual color selection trick that I've seen in Refraktor. I've done lots of those, and of course it's all pretty good. And I've done lots of social media work with it, and it really hits very hard. Decepticon works really hard, hits really hard in social media. It's very cool, especially the last portion of the first phase really hits really hard, or at least for me, and it's pretty cool. I do it a lot. But I am still a student when it comes to cube magic. Refraktor is like the cram school of cube magic, in my opinion, because the more when you learn it, and once you have this project supplement your learning in cube magic, it will elevate your moves. It'll elevate your magicianness, your magic to the next level. And yeah, so as I said, it's really nice. I've been carrying the cube for a while, learning different moves, performing magic with it, and you know what? It's been helping me a lot. So 2021 was really good when it comes to cube magic. I learned a lot with Kevin, from Kevin and Colin, and even the Facebook group. And there's lots of very crazy, awesome magicians in that Facebook group that they give a lot of cool ideas when it comes to the Refraktor series. And to my magic friends at home in the Philippines, I also tell them, what do you recommend? I always recommend Refraktor because it's very good, and you get a whole bunch of stuff and evolving stuff for just that amount of price. You know, it's really nice. So, what are the pros? Well, all the things that I've said so far, those are my pros. I really like it. It's constantly evolving. It's easy to learn. The format is easy. You don't need much. You just need a proper speed cube, a Rubik's cube, and yeah. But the cons that I've seen so far is well, what you call that? It started out. It's in my opinion, it started out. It's cons. Basically, you're left with a Rubik's cube. If your spectator wants something more from a Rubik's cube or just a regular Rubik's cube, you have to pull out the gimmicks. You have to pull out the different things. So, if you need something to supplement your gimmickless work, you need to buy gimmicks, obviously. But yeah, that's one thing that I've seen. Another thing that I have noticed is that you have to give your although Kev and Colin has given their presentations, their scripts when it comes to the different tricks, you as a magician should try to find your own scripts, try to find your own way of performing it. And obviously as a student in magic, I sometimes or most of the time struggle with some of the scripts on how to make this effect more relatable to spectators. As for me, the scripts that were given, let's say, are represented by Kevin or Colin, are very cerebral in my opinion. We have something about memory, about memory, about memorizing the designs, about how many moves left before it's actually solved. Those are very cerebral in my opinion, and I struggle to find a script wherein it's less cerebral, more fun, more not, oh, it's hard to say, I don't know, more acceptable, more relatable to spectators. It's not like when you do this, okay, what like this one, how many moves before it gets solved? Oh, I think it's 14 moves before it's solved. Let me give it a try. I was able to solve it. Never mind. And like like that. It's some of the scripts that they provide are more cerebral, in my opinion, more academic, and I want to try to find more scripts or study scripts that make that's not too cerebral. So that's one of my concepts. It's too cerebral. Another thing that I've noted is that although the tricks are good, the routines are fine. I find that the you have to set it up a bit more before actually performing it. So a lot of talking, a lot of different things that you need to say, a lot of introducing and reintroducing the Rubik's Cube to your spectators. And even in my performances, when I pull this out, I have to explain, I have to show, have you seen this before? The most common toy? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I have those at home. Yes, yes. And do you know that there are like 43 quintillion possibilities? The usual premise when it comes to Rubik's Cube, and then you go on to being more cerebral. Like, okay, there's something called analytical something, and yeah, I don't really like to do a lot of setup for a certain trick. It's I would say the speed of magic of cube magic of this kind of cube magic is about slower than impromptu card magic. Impromptu card magic, hey, I have a deck of cards, so can I show you a trick? Can you pick a card for me, please? And then this trick starts. In cube magic, you have to do a bit of talking, a bit of saying that, yeah, no matter how many times we turn the cubes like that, you have to be able to fix it. And or you can't just say, hey, I have your mixed Rubik's Cube, so I just want to show you guys. I just put this behind my back. Now, could you name any color of the Rubik's Cube like that? This one, let's say they say blue. Okay, wait a minute. I'll try to solve the Rubik's Cube behind the back. It's a bit difficult because it's my back. I cannot see it. So then you proceed to trick. There's a bit of a setup for me, and I think that, in my opinion, the setup is a bit longer. Right? So that's why I said it's a bit slower than card magic. So maybe that's just my own gripe with it, but I feel it a lot when it comes to actually performing it in public. Another con that I've learned is that it's very sexy in social media. Most of the instant solves, they provide dozens, no, not dozens, lots of instant solves here, and I have performed most of them in social media, I believe. Not all, God forbid, I can't do all of it, but I managed to perform some of them in social media. But that's just about it. That's about it. You can't that's it. Only social media. When it comes to actually performing it in real person to some people, you can't just go around and check this out. You have to have an actual routine, actual performance, actual routining of it, and you have to make it work. So, yeah, the instant solves you can't. When you have to have a reason to perform it in live, in live with the spectator. But in social media, it kills. Yeah. Now, when it comes to the actual routines itself, you can perform it. You can perform it live very well, but it's trash in social media. I have done lots of lives, TikTok lives, when it comes to Refraktor, and it doesn't really work that well. Not like card tricks that you can do certain card tricks really, really well when it comes to live, and you can perform it as well in live and spectator. But yeah, when I was doing my live, I do algorithm a lot. I try to show people algorithm, and because of the time delay that the cube is not in front of the camera, it's behind your back. It gives them a bit of a boring moment in Magic. So it's not very good in what you call this, in social media. So I wish it were. I wish I was talented enough to perform it. Perform it a lot better when it comes to live streams. But yeah, some of the tricks don't work well in live streams. It's more of an intimate setting, should say. But anyway, other than that, you know what? Refraktor's really good. In the hands of the masters, in the hands of Kevin, in the hands of Colin. Kevin has been very grateful to post his performances in weddings, performances in events, in his gigs, and he uses the refractor. He uses the refractor material, which is really good because you can actually see his timing. You can actually see his scripts. You can actually see his different moves and the way he controls the audience. He does that, and I really appreciate that because I want to learn how he does it, and it works for him. Everything I've been saying works. You know what? Everything that I find wrong works for him in his personality, his performance. He has like a setup, tells a story, tells something cerebral about or academic about the Rubik's cube, and it works for him. You stay connected. I can't do that, but for mere mortals like me, I can't do that. And then I can see how he moves the cubes, how he does things. He he gets people engaged, and it's I get this is by its experience. He can actually entertain an entire crowd with just a Rubik's cube, and I've noticed that not one of those spectators would say, "Hey, can I have the urge or have the need to get the Rubik's cube and mix it for themselves?" He actually makes all the people at ease, and all the spectators at ease and engage enough that he doesn't need to he doesn't need to let them touch or change the cube. So it must be the audience management, his skills when it comes to audience management, his skills in performing and scripting that really get. And I try I do my best to grasp that thing about him, but you know what, he's a lot better with it. So I'm still learning. As I said, I'm still a student in Magic, but those are my thoughts when it comes to the pros and cons of it, and of course my thoughts about the refractor. So what else can I say about it, guys? I think I said everything. This is some raw, uncut stuff. I apologize if you guys don't like. It's a bit of jarring, but I like to talk freely. I don't like freely this time when it comes to the project, when it comes to the actual experience for this one, and yeah, it's been really good. And it would be a lot better, yeah, if I have more engagement later on. I'll try to do more Magic Lives for you so that you guys can see, so you guys can engage with me. I would really like to engage with you guys. It's been cool. It's been real. I like to do that more. And you know what? I'd like to do a lot more of that one and talk to you more about the different products. First one, of course, I like to talk about this one, yeah, the refractor. So yeah. So here's my big question, Now, which one is? Ooh, what's this? Which one do I prefer? Refractor, in algorithm, not the tricks, because Cube Maestro only has 3 tricks. Refractor has a dozen tricks. Now, which one do I prefer? I prefer, obviously, both Refractor and Cube Maestro have one algorithm that are very similar in effect. Okay, very similar in effect. Now, which one do I prefer? I would many magicians ask me that, what do I prefer, or what do I use? I use the Refraktor 446 mix as opposed to the Cube Maestro's algorithm mix. Okay, and I have discussed this many times with some other magicians, including Kev. That after I studied Cube Maestro, I actually I talked to him that. I do believe the 446 mix for Refraktor is a lot better than the Cube Maestro's algorithm mix itself for a variety of reasons. Well, yeah, and maybe I don't know if it's revealing or not, but there's some properties of the Refraktor. There's some properties of the Refraktor mix that are easier, should I say, than the Cube Maestro algorithm mix. And I as I read that in Cube Maestro, I was very fortunate. Thank God I learned Refraktor, because it's a lot easier to manage, a lot easier to figure out. You know what? I can't reveal more than that. You guys just have to at least get volume 1, the bundle 1 of Refraktor, and learn 446 mix from there. Or I believe it has been sourced out to other magic companies as well. Just the 446 mix, because it's very good. And and it's a lot better than in my opinion, than the algorithm mix in Cube Maestro. But you know what? If you like the Cube Maestro, the way he does it, no problem. You do that. Do you? As I said, the mix achieves the same effect, but it's the way to get to that mix is what really gets you. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's the one when it comes to the Refraktor and the Cube Maestro. Hey, welcome to my life. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So those are my uncut thoughts when it comes to Refraktor, Cube Maestro, and all those. And basically, that's it. So in this comments below, comment below as soon as this video has been posted. Comment below what you want me to talk about in my next Magic Live, because I'll see how this one goes. Obviously, not many has watched it on the day of the live, but you know what? This is something that I want to try to make a regular thing. Aside from my videos, I'm going to try to post something that to do Magic Lives just to engage with you guys. I still have to figure out how to promote it properly though. So anyway guys, that's it for my Refraktor review, my in-depth talk about it, and hope you guys will enjoy. I'll put a link below for the where can you sign up for the Refraktor videos or instructions, and basically that's it. And this is my first Magic Live, and hope you guys will enjoy it. I hope the reception for this one is a lot better. And yeah, again, thank you to Kev Gregson, thank you to Colin Klaus, and thank you to the Refraktor family for all of this, for all the experiences that we had last year. And it's been cool, it's been real. So yeah, until next time.